Yeah, my name is Evan Fab. I'm an editor on Souvenir magazine, and it's an awesome project. I love everything that Augusta does and Kyle, and I had to get involved. Yeah, so on this issue, I was copy editing and fact checking a lot of the articles. So had my hands on probably half or 2/3 of the articles, and making sure everything is error-free, technically accurate, and reviewed thoroughly. Yeah, a magazine like this is essential. I mean, there's so many talented artists that I've come to know in the community here, and to really get their work out, get their name out, I mean, it's essential. And every piece in here is well thought out, well needed, and it's a great project.
My part in the magazine, I am the fiction editor, as well as a contributor for an essay, and most importantly, my beautiful wife is the co-founder of the magazine, so I've been supporting her however she needs support. So I was there at the inception and happy to be there in other formats. I think it's a no-brainer and shocking that it didn't exist before, which is why it's a great idea. And the community element is of course the point. And as you'll meet in this upcoming interview, connecting with writers throughout Europe who have connections here is really the goal and the point. Yeah.
I contributed a short story. Yeah.
What story?
Moritz is the name. It's about a young American English teacher living in Germany and her relationship with a German colleague. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just astounded by the energy and creativity and excitement that it's been generating. It's a real pleasure to be a part of this project.
Hey, my name is Jan Rusalo. I'm a translator, and Kyle came to me with a proposal to translate a short story by Lou Sira called Bouche d'Ombre. And it's a very, very creepy story, very sexual, very dark. There's monstrous things in there, but it was really creative. It was really technical, and it almost read like a poem in big sections. So it was a pleasure to work on. And yeah, I'm a technical translator, so I don't always get to work on fun stuff like this. So it really was a lovely opportunity, and I'm glad to get this story out to scare people in English. Well, it's like a challenge to try and reach like a niche Anglophone market in a Francophone country, but that's kind of their angle. And the point they made about the Paris Review and like what it represented and how they managed to make a small Anglophone community into like a huge powerhouse and cultural powerhouse kind of. That was yeah, just inspiring, and I think if they could pull it off. I'm in the first one, yeah.
Hi, I'm Clark Moore, and I wrote a piece for Volume 1 of Souvenir. It's titled Escape Artists. My piece is about love and dating and sort of the contrast between fantasy and reality when you're trying to build a life in Paris and you're dating someone who's just here for a short time. Okay, so as an editor, I work on the personal essays section, and hopefully I can help people get from the broad idea of a concept to boiling it down to what it's really about, because the pieces are so short and quick and fast. And so I hope I can help people do that in the future. I think this is the perfect time for a magazine like Souvenir in Paris. There's a lot of international people, a lot of English-speaking people. And I think it's cool to have a crew of expats or immigrants who are here supporting each other and paying each other to make art. And to be published in Paris has always been a dream of mine, and so, le rêve, enfin.
My name is Annie Grant, and I am on the board. I mean, I think my hope is to just be in whatever way a support to the founders of the magazine, the contributors to the magazine, and make it something that actually exists forever and ever. The most important thing about the magazine to me is that there's such a sense of community that exists in real life, in person, that doesn't really exists in the world right now. And it's okay to go back to the basics. It's okay to have something in your hands that you read and have to like figure out how to stuff in your suitcase or your backpack or whatever it is, so that you have something to talk about when you're on a plane or when you're in a bar by yourself. And this, I think, solves that problem, because I do think it is a problem and people are wanting for a solution. And this is that.
To me, this is kind of like quintessential to us having and expressing ourselves creatively, and just having a moment to be able to highlight such amazing minds, amazing people, amazing experiences in the city, from people you might not be familiar with, but who have such an amazing perspective. And I'm like so incredibly excited to sit with each piece, really delve into it, because it's like one of those things I think you don't like rush through, you kind of like be with it day by day. So I'm really excited to dive in.
I just want to say some words for Kyle and Augusta. Honestly, I am truly just so moved by them as a unit, but also as individuals. Two very, very inspiring people. I feel like the world is their oyster.
Hi everyone. Wow.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Thank you for being here, you guys. Obviously, it's really overwhelming. Come forward a little bit so more people can come in from outside. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, this is so cool. There's so many people here I don't know, which is amazing. Which means everyone in the magazine and involved in it brought a lot of people from their networks, and that was the whole point of the magazine, is to get all of our networks together, working together, and lifting each other up, because we all know when you live abroad, you're often an island unto yourself, and so we're a lot stronger when we push all those islands together and we can make an ecosystem that can build something bigger than what we all came here with. And yeah, I didn't make a speech. I have so many things I want to say, and I basically am just kind of moved and just feel like it's time. We're all very ready for this. And yeah, cheers. So let me introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name's Augusta Sagnelli. I am the co-founder and creative director of SOUVENIR magazine. This is Kyle Berlin, the editor-in-chief. Painstakingly guided and crafted and connected all of these incredible people who have filled the pages with writing that is really, really great. And I'm really excited for you guys to read it and to talk about it. I think that every single article in this magazine could be a whole day of conversation between your friends and people that come over to your home, and we would love to have that conversation with you too. The whole point is we're going to have a lot of events. So I mean, this one's kind of crazy, but we're going to have a lot of book readings, and we're going to have a lot of launches, and we're going to have a lot of conversations and music and all the things. And so I'll turn it over to you.
Okay. Thank you. Everybody, if this magazine looks beautiful, it's because she literally designed it herself from scratch. She did it from scratch. We did this. The number one question when I've told people about this project, that the first thing that people always ask is, who is your reader going to be? Who's your ideal reader? And I'm always really puzzled by that question, because when I think about it, I'm like, well, I'm just making the magazine. Do I also have to create the readership as well? The real answer is that every one of you who showed up tonight, all the people who are standing in front of me, many of whom are friends, many of whom I'm meeting for the first time, you guys are the answer. And I think that there are lots of reasons not to start something ambitious, not to start something risky. I also think there are enormous opportunities here. I have been so moved and so touched by the enormous amount of effort that the editorial team has done, that all the artists have done, many of whom are here tonight, whose work is in the magazine. Woo! And I guess just as a final note, I'd like to say that we all have a choice, I think. there are lots of things that are telling us every day that the world sucks and everybody's lonely and depressed and there aren't beautiful things. There's no possibility for joy, for love, for compassion, but I think that we can choose all of those things. I think that those things can go into our work. I think that they can go into the people that we love. And I just want to say, before I start falling in front of you all, thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. We're so glad that you chose to be here with us.